Hello YouTube, Dr. Solar. So, I want to say thank you to all of you that pointed out that the freezer handle was upside down. So now it's right side up. Thank you so much. I'm glad you actually watched my video and you noticed the little things there. I assembled it and I recognized at one point that that part should not be visible. But you know how it is, you put it together and it worked. So no complaints, you did it and it was fine. So thank you to you all that noticed and commented. And it was just 2 screws and I bolted it and I put it back on and voila, the freezer looks just fine. So thank you for pointing it out and thank you for bringing it to my attention. So, and I should stop saying so. Back to our Solar X. So today, we got down to 14%. I did not put the freezer and the fridge off. So we started at about 20 somewhat percent and then it slowly dropped all the way down to 14%, but I turned the AC off. The AC is on right now. I'm pushing it gradually. Now the hot plate is on. The AC upstairs is on. The AC upstairs doesn't consume much. And one of the things I observed is, you see these blinking lights? They blink in a particular sequence. So when the battery is charging, the only one that will blink is the percentage that is empty. So if you have, if you're less than 25%, this light here will blink. This one. Let me see if I could. Let me back up. This one will blink. And then once you're over 25%, the next one will blink. So it only blinks as it's charging. So let me go back. You see the lights that are on now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 lights that are on and only one is blinking. When the batteries are discharging, all the lights will blink. When the batteries are charging, only one would blink. And it's the one, will blink to represent the percentage. So if the battery is less than 25%, the only one that will be lit is the first one to your left. And then as the batteries fill up, the next one and the next one till you get to the last one. So we're definitely over 75%, maybe over 90% even. That's why that's the only one blinking. But when the battery starts to discharge, all the lights will blink. And then as the state of charge gets lower, only one, as the state of charge gets to the point where you have less than 25%, only one will blink. So I hope I explained that. Well, we're getting more capacity for sure. As you see, we're at 95%, which is good. We're definitely getting more capacity. Is it what it's supposed to do? So, quick update. I've been working with the Solar X factory. So the G4, Generation 4 is their newest devices. They've done from Generation 1 all the way to Generation 4. So, the G4 is more focused on running their lithium-ion batteries. Even though when you read on the side, it says lead acid. Let me put on my glasses so you and I can see it together. Let me see, battery voltage range. Okay, it doesn't say so on the side, but on the manual, yep, here we go. It says battery type, lithium lead acid. So that's what it says right now. And the reality is, as of today, that is not possible. However, the factory has sped up the firmware that will allow us to run lead acid batteries, and hopefully we'll get it this week or sometime next week, and we'll be running the pilot on the firmware. So they're sending us test firmware that will allow us to run lead acid batteries, high voltage lead acid batteries, using the Generation 4 inverters. So Generation 4 inverters are the 3-phase and single phase. I'm pretty psyched. I can't wait for that to happen because we have quite a few people who have existing installations with high voltage batteries, but they want good quality inverters that they could run it on. And the 15 kilowatt is a very good candidate for that. 15 kilowatt can run up to, I know, over 600 volts, I know, which is a sick number. It's the kind of numbers where if you touch the wrong thing, you're dead. So don't touch anything that's wrong. Make sure you wear gloves that are thicker than Methuselah or whatever it is when you go to touch those voltages. So that's it for now. I'm gradually ramping it up, like I said. AC hot plate, and then tomorrow maybe 2 ACs and a hot plate, and maybe microwave to see how far into the maximum range I can push it before I either turn it off or get chicken out and turn the loads off. Oh, on the residual current devices. So a lot of you made comments about residual current devices, and I agree with you. So this is a compromise I'm going to make. The residual current device will not be on the inverter output. I have 3 patch panels or 3 dBs. We'll put the residual current device on the breaker on each of the dBs. I hope that's a fair enough compromise so that whatever it is tripping will not trip the whole house, will only trip the dB or distribution box or patch panel that has the fault. I hope that's a fair enough compromise, and I hope that makes some people happy, because you're concerned that I'll kill myself. No, I do not want to kill myself. So if you've not subscribed, please click the subscribe button. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Once again, this is Dr. Sola coming to you from Lagos, Nigeria.